gives the relationship between the exact position of a point on a plane and a pair of algebraic numbers. Then what do you call this pair of algebraic numbers? Ordered pair. Generally, it is denoted as x comma y. If the point is taken as P, then its coordinates will be x comma y, where x is called axis or ordinate?
Axis.
And y is ordinate. Axis is the perpendicular distance from the given point to the y-axis, right? Whereas ordinate is perpendicular distance from the given point to the x-axis. Then what is the mirror image of 2, 3 with respect to x-axis? 2, 3. It comes
minus 3.
Yes, 2, minus 3. Its mirror image will be in the 4th quadrant. And in this chapter, we have 3 important concepts. They are, one is distance formula, second one is section formula, and the third one is area of triangle. But for this academic year, only first 2 concepts are there: distance formula and section formula. We know that distance formula is used to find out the distance between 2 points when their coordinates are known. So without actual measurement, we will go for finding the distance with calculation by using the formula. Then what is that formula? Distance formula.
Distance formula.
P is equal to
Square root of x2 minus x1
plus x1 minus x2 whole square
plus
y1 minus
y2 whole square.
x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. If the distance is to be measured from the origin, then what is the distance between the 2 points?
under root x square plus y square.
Yeah. Square root of x square plus y square. Suppose the point 2, 3 is away from the origin. What is the distance of that point from the origin?
root 2 square plus 3 square.
Root 2 square plus 3 square.
Very good. Whereas 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13. It is square root of 13. Then coordinates of a point is 12, 5. What is the distance of this point from the origin?
1 square plus 5 square.
It is 13, right?
Yes, sir. Root 169, it is 13.
13.
Here 12 square is 144, 5 square is 25, 144 plus 25,
169.
Square root of 169, it is
13.
13. Then after that, we learned how to find out the unknown term, whether it may be axis or ordinate. When we know the distance will be given x1, x2, y1 will also be given. You can find out y2. Similarly, when 4 terms are given, we can find out the 5th term. Next, after that, with respect to distance formula, we have some applications. Among them, one is we can check whether the given points are collinear or not. Is it not? Suppose 3 points will be given. You have to check whether these 3 points are collinear or not. With calculation, we will go for finding first AB, then BC, next AC. If it satisfies the condition that AB plus BC equal to AC, then you can say that points are collinear. If this condition doesn't hold good, then you can say that the points are not collinear. Similarly, other 2 applications are, you can, when 3 points are given, you can check whether these 3 points will form a triangle or not. And if these 3 points form a triangle, then you can also decide what type of triangle it is, right? Not only that, even for quadrilateral also, you can describe the type of the quadrilateral. So yesterday, I think you had copied, so we had solved problem on only collinear. Yes.
The square and con.
1 minute, just. With respect to applications of distance formula, the first question was, it is giving you the 4 points, we checked whether these 3 points will form a square or not, right? Next, after that, giving you the 3 points, we checked whether these 3 points are collinear or not, right?
Sir.
Now, we are moving to the next problem. It is related to triangle and it was also given in the examination as well. Continue that. Third one, put double star one. Right. Do the points. 3, 2. -2, -3. And 2, 3 form a triangle. Form a triangle. Good question 1. If so, name the type of triangle form. Name the type of triangle form. Name the type of the triangle form. Have you copied? Okay. Now observe. Go through the question once. Here they given 3 points. 3, 2, -2, -3, and 2, 3. We have to check whether these 3 points form a triangle or not. We have 2 possibilities. One possibility is we have to check whether these 3 points are collinear or not. If they are collinear, triangle is not formed. If they are non-collinear, triangle is formed. One possibility. Another possibility is we also know that an important property of a triangle is the sum of any 2 sides is greater than
Third side.
third side. If this condition is satisfied, then you can decide, you can say that it is a triangle. After forming a triangle, we must come to know what type of triangle it is. Did you all understand?
Yes, sir.
So now let us assume the points as A, B, and C. Right with it. Data. Let A equal to 3, 2. B equal to -2, -3. C equal to 2, whether, see, here it is yes or no question. Still we do not know whether these will form triangle or not. Just to leave one line. Then after that, just tell that how do you go for checking whether these will form triangle or not. You go for using the distance formula to find out AB, BC as well as AC. Yes, let us write. Right. We know that distance formula D is equal to square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Let us find out one by one. AB. AB is square root of, observe, x1 minus x2. So 3 minus of minus 2. Nothing but
Plus.
3 plus 2. Right. 3 plus 2 whole square. Next. Y1 minus y2. 2 and minus 3 is there. So it is 2 minus of minus 3. This is 2 plus 3 whole square, which is equal to square root of. Here 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 square is 25. Here also 25. 25 2 times. Right. 25 2 times. Square root of 25 is 5 into root 2. Still, if you want to simplify, you can substitute the value for root 2. What is root 2?
1.4.
1.41. This is equal to, here 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, 2 is a carry, 5 ones are 5. It is 7.0. This is AB value. Let us find out BC. Please write with me. Just go through this. Here minus 2, x1, x2 we want. If minus 2 and plus 2 is there. Minus 2 whole square. If doubt, please ask me. Minus 2 whole square plus y1 minus y2. Minus 3 and 3 is there. Minus 3 whole square. Minus 3 whole square, which is equal to, here minus 2 is minus 4 whole square is 16. Minus 3 is minus 6 whole square is 36. 36 plus 16.
52.
52. Square root of 52. What is the value of square root of 52? That is also 7 point something barutte. Let us find it out. Square root of 52. 52. Write with me. Here 7 sevens are 49. 3 will remain. Add 7. You will get 14. Then put decimal. Takes 2 zeros. Then you can take 142. 2s are. Again 3s are 100. It will be more than 300. So 142 2s are. It will be 284. 60. Add 2. You'll get 144. Again take 2 zeros. It is 1s are. 1441 ones are same. So after this one, 2 digits are enough. 7.2. Right. AC, BC and AC or CA. Right with me. I'll take AC 3, then minus 2 whole square. Right. 3 minus 2 whole square plus here 2, then minus 2. 2 minus 3 whole square, which is equal to square root of. What is 3 minus 2? 1. 1 square is 1.
1.
2 minus 3?
Minus
Minus
1.
1.
Minus 1.
Minus 1 whole square is 1.
1.
1 is 2. It is root 2 value is 1.41. Now you check that whether if these 3 points will form a triangle. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
How do you come to know whether these 3 points will form a triangle?
We know that sir, sum of the sides is larger than the other sides.
Whether sum of any 2 sides is greater than the third side. You can check it out. There are 3 possibilities. One is here 7.05 plus 7.21. It is equal to
14.26.
which is greater than 1.4, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll take these two. 7.21 plus 1.41. This will be 8.62, which is greater than 7.05. Next, other possibility. 1.41 plus 7.05 is equal to, how much it will be? 8.46,
8.46.
which is greater than 7.21. See, yeah, it satisfies all the three conditions. Sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. Therefore, triangle is formed. Right. Here, the sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. Therefore, ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. So here you had left the gap in very well. Yes or no question? Yes. A, B, and C form a triangle. We are given explanation for it.
Then they said to name the triangles.
Yes, sir. We'll go for
Scale
some.
in triangle.
Name the type of triangle and just by observing all the three sides, you can come to know that it is a scaling
Scale
triangle.
triangle.
At the same time, we have other possibilities. If all the three sides are equal,
Equilateral triangle.
here it is not at all possible. Two sides are equal, it is
Isosceles
an
triangle.
Isosceles.
that is also not possible. If all the three sides are unequal, it is
Scaling
a scaling
triangle.
triangle. This is possible. And one more condition, what is that? Right triangle. Square of one side is equal to the sum of
Other two sides.
square of other two
Sum of
sides.
other two sides.
Let us check it out. Which is the greater side? Yavado?
7.21.
7.21.
7.21.
BC, sir.
Right. Right. It is BC square. When BC is root 52, I want to take 7.21. Root 52 whole square. How much it is? 52 units. Next. AB square and AC square. AB square equal to, it is square root of 50 whole square, it is 50. Then AC square. AC square is square root of 2 whole square. It is 2. Now, I'll write AB square plus AC square. AB square under 50 then, AC square 2 is it is 50. Whereas 52, it is BC square. AB square plus AC square equal to BC square. Understood? Any doubt? So it satisfies Pythagoras property. So according to Pythagoras property, ABC is a right triangle. Understood? Right angle. Why? Pythagoras, actually converse of Pythagoras property. Just Pythagoras property. Which is the hypotenuse here?
BC.
BC is the hypotenuse. What is the angle opposite to BC? Angle A.
A.
Angle A equal to 90 degree. If one angle is 90 degree, then it is a right triangle. Therefore, ABC is a right triangle. ABC is a right triangle. Over on. Now, we will move on to taking one problem with respect to quadrilateral. It was third one, no? Now you write fourth one, put double star mark and write. Right. Fourth question. Double star. Name the type of quadrilateral form. Name the type of quadrilateral form. Put comma. If minus 1 comma minus 2, 1 comma 0, minus 1 comma 2, and minus 3 comma 0. The vertices of quadrilateral are the vertices of quadrilateral. Yes. Here they are given 4 points. 4 points. Obviously, we will get a quadrilateral. But the question is the type of quadrilateral that is formed. If you want to decide what type of quadrilateral it is, you must find out all the 4 sides as well as 2 diagonals. So first, let us assume the quadrilateral as ABC. Right. Let ABCD be a quadrilateral. ABCD be a quadrilateral. Then vertex A will be, it is minus 1 comma minus 2. B is 1 comma 0. C is minus 1 comma 2. And D is minus 3 comma 0. Okay, now let's move on to calculation for deciding. Which formula should be used?
Distance.
Distance formula.
Distance
Right.
formula.
We know that distance formula D is equal to square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Right. Let us find out all the sides. First, I'll go for AB. AB square root of x1 minus x2 whole square minus 1 whole square, right? Minus 1 whole square plus y1 minus y2 minus 2 minus 0 whole square. Minus 2 minus 0 whole square. That is equal to square root of minus 1 minus 2 whole square is 4 minus 2 minus 0 minus 2 whole square is 4. It is 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 can be written as
2 root
2
2.
root 2,
2 root 2.
right? Next, let's move on to BC. Please go on writing with me, don't be lagging. BC is 1 minus of minus 1. It is plus 1. 1 plus 1 whole square plus. Next, 0 minus 2 whole square. It's equal to square root of. Again, you'll get 4 plus 4.
2 root 2.
2 root 2. Check whether you got same. A, B, B,
Yes, sir.
C, then CD. Let's move on to CD. It is minus 1 minus of minus 3. It is minus 1 plus 3 whole square plus 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 whole square. Square root of same 4 plus 4. It is 2
2
root
root 2.
Next, let us find out AD or BA. AD, the minus 1 is this, axis I is minus 2. Minus 1 minus of minus 3. So it is minus 1 plus 3 whole square. Next, minus 2 minus 0 whole square. It's equal to square root of. It is 4 plus 4.
2 root
2 root 2.
2 root.
If all the sides of a quadrilateral are equal,
square
either square or
or rhombus.
But if you want to decide whether it is a square or rhombus,
Diagonals.
the diagonal. We have other possibilities. One is finding the diagonal AC and another one BD. Right? Diagonal AC equal to square root of AC here minus 1 minus of minus 1 minus 1 plus 1 whole square. Here minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 whole square. It is equal to square root of here 0 whole square. It is 4 whole square. This is 16 will be 4. Got same? Then BD second diagonal. Right. BD 1 minus of minus 2. 1 plus 2 whole square. Then 0 minus 0 whole square, which is equal to square root of again 16. This is 4.
It is a square.
All the sides are equal and diagonals are also equal. Then what it is? It is a square. Right. AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. And AD equal to, sorry, AC equal to BD. Then you write. We know that a quadrilateral in which all sides are equal and diagonals are equal, it is a square. Right. A quadrilateral in which all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal and diagonals are equal. Is a square. Therefore, ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Finished, huh? Dheeraj, finished. Sangamesh, Lakshmi Tia, Anushka, Sahasra, Shreyas HC. Have you finished? Okay, very good. Nishka? Okay, right. Sandeep? Okay, good. Himodin? Kaleshwar? Sanjana? Have you finished? Right. Your student, still some more problems are there in the exercise. So let us go for solving those at last. So now we are moving to the next concept of this chapter. Right? Shall we move on to the next concept?
Yes, sir.
This concept is also very nice. Look here. Here I am going to take a line which is formed by joining 2 points. Let us take these points as A and B. You may take the coordinates of the point A as x1, y1, B as x2, y2. There is a pointer AB. I take that point as C, but we do not know the coordinates of this point. But this point, that is C, will divide AB in some ratio. I take that ratio as M1 is to M2. Understood? Now we have to find out the coordinates of the point C. For this purpose, we will go for using a formula called
Section formula.
section formula. See that it has, this point has made 2 sections with some parts. Got it? So section formula is, it is the formula used to find out the coordinates of a point which divides the given line in the given ratio. Is it clear? Now, if you know, you can tell that formula in school, and if it is already over, this chapter is over. That formula is actually, it is x comma y is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1
M1 plus M2.
m2. Then m1
M1
y2
Y2 plus M2 Y1.
m1 plus
M2.
derivation is also simple. So let us go for deriving this form. Okay. Now you may write the side heading section formula. Second one.
Sir.
Second one, it is section formula. Right. The definition. The formula used to find the coordinates of a point which divides the line in the given ratio. Given ratio is called section formula. It's called section formula. Yes. For derivation, let me go for drawing the graph. In that graph, we have to show the 2 points, A and B, and the point which divides the line also. Yes. No need to go for drawing in the graph sheet. In your notebook only. Notebook. Take scale and pencil. First, let me draw the vertical line. It is called y-axis, and the horizontal line, which is x-axis. Call it as x-axis. Yeah, this is y-axis. This is origin. That is the point of intersection of 2 axes. Aryan Shetty, Sumit, Disha G.A. Now, let us go for taking 2 points, as I said, A and B, with their coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2. Assume that we will join those two. So that I'll draw the line direct. Draw the line like this. This is the point A and is the point B. Let me write the coordinates later. Next, let us mark the point C anywhere else you want, either here or towards B or the middle, wherever you want. I take the point C here. This is point C. Now, let us write their coordinates. Their coordinates are A, it is x1, y1. B, its coordinates x2, y2. Whereas C, it is unknown. I take this as x comma y. Then ratio, let us assume that ratio as M1 is to M2. Hence, AC will be M1 units and BC will be M2 units. We want the coordinates of C, that is x comma y. So to get that, I'll go for drawing the perpendicular line. Just keep observing the board. Okay. Here I am drawing the perpendicular line from A, C, even from B. Okay. Then from A, let me draw a line parallel to x-axis. Similarly, from C, let us draw a line parallel to x-axis. You'll get 2 more points. I call this point as D, this as E. Observe what do you say about these two? Triangles. Alva?
Right angle triangle.
You all may be thinking that why should we go for taking the triangle? Alva? Let me tell you the reason for that also. We want the coordinates of the point C. That means x and y should be expressed in terms of x1, y1, x2, y2 and M1 and M2. We have formed the triangle. The reason is there is a relationship among the sides of these two triangles which are formed in this case. Then what is that relationship? Let me tell you that. Dear students, in your previous class, you have learned that if two triangles, when one triangle is placed on another triangle, if they superimpose exactly in all the respect, Or if one triangle is equal in all the respect with another triangle, what do you call such triangles?
Congruent
Congruent
triangle.
triangles.
They are called congruent triangles. In congruent triangles, corresponding sides will be equal, corresponding
Corresponding angles.
angles will also be equal. Okay. Now, here I am taking a triangle ABC. Could you tell what type of triangle it is?
Right angle triangle.
Right angle triangle.
Let me take the sides as this is 3 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter, S into P. 5 centimeter. I go for taking another triangle. Could you tell again what type of triangle it is?
Right angle
Right
triangle.
angle triangle.
Such that the sides are 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and 10 centimeter. Followed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you observe these two, you can come to know that the triangles are same. It is first one is right triangle, second one is also right triangle. But there is difference in the size.
It is double of the
And what do you say about the corresponding angles? Angle A is here, angle B. Are
Angles are
these two
same, sir.
equal?
Angles are same.
Angle B and angle Q are equal. Certainly you can tell that. If I place ABC here, A, B, C, will it come like this?
Yes, sir.
ABC place ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Then are these two lines, that is side AC and PR, are they parallel?
Yes,
They are
sir.
parallel.
Yes.
Are these two angles equal? Why? Corresponding angles.
Corresponding angles are equal.
Corresponding
These
angles.
two will also be equal. Reason is corresponding angles. I can say that now angle A is equal to angle B. Angle C is equal to angle R. Angle A equal to angle P, B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R. Corresponding angles are equal.
Equal.
What do you call the triangles or a pair of triangles in which corresponding angles are equal? Last year I kaltiro na kelta idini. Which I learnt in last year. A pair of triangles in which the corresponding angles are equal. Then the triangles are called equiangular triangles. 7th ಅಲ್ಲಿ congruency concept ಇತ್ತು. Even 8th ಅಲ್ಲಿ continued, it was continued by learning one more concept called equiangular triangles in 9th standard. These two are equiangular triangles. And observe the sides also. Okay. AB ಮತ್ತೆ PQ compare ಮಾಡಿ. What do you say?
double, sir.
Second triangle is
PQ is double of AB.
first triangle. Similarly, 3 and 6. 6 is double of 3. Here 10 is double of 5. Now I'll go for, as we are comparing, for comparing which mathematical concept is used? Ratio concept I use. I take the corresponding ratio of corresponding sides. Andre AB and PQ. What is AB by PQ?
1/2.
AB by
4/8.
4/8 is 1/8. Next, BC, its corresponding side QR.
2R.
How you tell?
3/6.
1/2.
1/2.
1/2.
AC by P.
AC by PR.
PR.
5/10, 1/2.
5/10. 1/2.
1/2.
2.
1/2. Now, we can write AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. Now you tell, if two ratios are equal, then what do you say about the terms? If two ratios are equal,
It is an isosceles triangle.
terms are said to be in the proportion. ನೆನಪಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ 6-7 ratio and proportion. In both the years you have learned, and its applied questions have been learned in 8th standard. Like Samudra, is it not? If two ratios are equal, then the terms will be in proportion. Here, can we say that here, as the ratio of corresponding sides are equal, can we say that the sides are in the proportion?
Sir.
Here, in any two triangles, if the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportion, then we call such triangles as similar triangles. I mean, to separate a chapter in it. We'll learn
Triangle.
about the similar triangle concept in the chapter triangle. Understood? Please do remember, in two triangles, if the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, then the triangles are said to be similar. If the triangles are similar, what is the converse statement? If the triangles are similar, corresponding angles are equal, and the corresponding sides will be is the same ratio. You just remember these two. Now, if you want to find out the coordinates of this point C, we must express the relationship among the sides of these triangles. Already, two sides are known. Okay, we have got the triangle ADC and second triangle CEB. Followed. Here AC is known, BC is known, but AD is unknown. AD. Axis on horizontal distance. Here is Y. Here is X1. What is the distance from A to D? X minus X1. Hope you are understanding.
Yes, sir.
Next, let us find out the distance from C to E. C to E and from here to here. Axis are how much? X2. From here to here. Axis are
X, comma Y.
X1.
X2 minus
X2 minus X.
Followed. Next, let us come across the vertical distance called ordinate. What is the distance from here to here?
Y.
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 From here to here.
Y1.
Y1. C to D.
Y minus Y1.
Y
Y
minus
minus
We want B.
Y2.
From
Y2.
here to here. Y2.
Y2 minus Y1.
Y2 minus I1.
Y2
Minus
minus
Y. Y.
Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
This concept you have learnt in 8th standard. Alva? This is ಈ distance ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಈ distance ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ x2 axis next here to here axis x ಈ total distance ಅಲ್ಲಿ x ನ ನಾವು subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ x2 minus x1 this is x minus x1 correct again. X2 minus x correct again. Y2 minus y correct. It is correct. Please ask me if any doubt. In 8th standard you have learned finding the abscissa and ordinate. Question you can just recall. Giving you 2, 3. Write abscissa and ordinate. Giving you the graph. Find abscissa and ordinate. Now, I'll go for taking both the triangles. Don't copy, just observe. The triangles are ABC and CEB. Can we say that these two angles are equal?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reason. Corresponding angles.
Corresponding angle.
Because CE parallel to AD, both are parallel to x-axis. Then this will be a transversal. These two are corresponding angles. Are these two angles equal? Yes. Reason.
Yes, sir.
Both are right angle. Then what is there about this angle and this angle? They are also equal because corresponding angles. What do you say? If all the if the corresponding angles of two triangles equal, the triangles are equiangular triangles. And we also know that equiangular triangles will always be similar. Then can I say that triangle ADC is similar to CB? CB ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? Now we have come to know that both the triangles are similar. If they are similar, what do you say about their corresponding sides?
Proportion, sir. They are
Corresponding
in
sides will be in the
Proportion.
same ratio, or else they are in proportion. Hence, I can write the sides like this. AD by CE equal to DC by EB. BC by EB. It's equal to AC by CB. AC by CB. Now you tell me, what is AD? X minus X1. CE. X2 minus X. DC. DC. Y minus Y1 by EB. Y2 minus Y.
Y2 minus Y.
AC. M1. CB. M2. Here, three ratios equal according. And further, what do you tell? ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಏನು? XY bill. So let us go for solving X and Y. Here, to solve X, I go for equating. Andre you cross multiplication method na recall ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Yes, sir.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ or else infinitely many solutions. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Then A1 by A2 is equated to constant. B1 by B2 is equated to constant. In the same way, here I write X minus X1 by X2 minus X is equal to M1 by M2. Using this, let us find out X. Please don't copy anything. Then in that time you should also write with me. Till then you just keep on observing.
M2 of X minus X1.
M2 X minus M2
M2 X1
equal to
M1 X2 minus M1 X.
M1X.
M1 X. We want X term only. The minus M1 X is there, and the left it out. See that here M2 X. Transfer this plus
M1 X.
equal to M1 X2. Transfer this
Plus M2 X1.
Plus M2 X1.
X1. Now here can we take X as common factor? X common factor, you get M1 plus M2. So X equal to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M. Did you all understand? Any
Yes, sir.
doubt? Any doubts? No. If we equate second term, second ratio and third ratio, you will get Y. Y is equal to M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 by M1 plus M. Now we will write X comma Y. Whereas X comma Y is equal to where X is
M1 X2
M2
X1
M2 X1
all divided by
M1 plus
M1 plus
M2.
M2.
M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 by M1 plus M. This is the section formula. Clear? Any doubts? It can be written in a simplest way also. It is formula. I'll go for rewrite. X comma Y, it's equal to, M1, M2, M1, M2, M1, M2, M1, M2. I'll write the same. M1 plus M2 by M1 plus M2. Next, M1 plus M2 by M1 plus M2. Next, X2, X1. Here, Y2, Y1. Is it not the way of writing easily? Are you feeling it is easy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Even in problems also, you find it how to use them in the easiest way. Now, you'll go for copying this. Complete this graph. Don't copy anything there. Vijay SK, have you copied?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This one should not copy during explanation. Now I have given time for copying this. Shankar, over. Suraj. Now you should go on writing with me. Right. Yeah. Consider A is X1, Y1, B is X2, Y2, and C is X comma Y. Next, let the ratio be M1 is to M2, which is nothing but AC is to BC. Over. Right. In triangle ADC and triangle CEB, angle A equal to angle C, angle D equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle B. Here, for first one reason is corresponding angles. Next, D and E each 90 degree. C and B are equal. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Next, you can write triangle ADC is similar to triangle CEB because the triangles are equiangular. Or you can also write similarity concept like congruency. We have similarity. That similarity is angle, angle, angle. Or just we can also write A further state A similarity. Or else equiangular triangles property. Highlight this. Both the triangles are similar. If two triangles are similar, we know that their corresponding sides will be in the same ratio. Let us write AD. It can also be written easily without seeing that figure also. Here AD C, then DC EB, then AC and CB. Right? AD by CE it is equal to BC by EB. It is equal to AC by CB. Let us substitute. AD is x minus x1 by CE. It is x2 minus x. DC. It is y minus y1. EB. It is y2 minus 1. AC. It is m1 and CB m2. Then I'll continue. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀಸನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಸಿಮಿಲಾರಿಟಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಓದಿ. ಈಗ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆನ್ಸಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಹಂಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ CSST, corresponding sides of similar triangles. Let us go for taking first and last. It is x minus x1 by x2 minus x is equal to m1 by m. Cross multiply. You detail ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ m into x minus x1 ಆ ರೀತಿನೂ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು, or else directly go for multiply. Here m2 x minus m2 x1, this is equal to m1 x2 minus m1 x. Write x terms one side, m2 x plus m1 x. Here m1 x2 plus m2 x1. Next, take common factor. X into m2 plus m1 is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1. Can be written as x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by, take this to the denominator, m1 plus m2. Highlight that to the pot. Similarly, I'll go for taking last two ratios. Right, y minus y1 by y2 minus y equal to m1 by m. Go for cross multiplication. It is m2y minus m2y1 equal to m1y2 minus m1y. Let us write y terms on the left hand. m2y plus m1y, it is equal to m1y2, transfer this, plus m2y1. Here also y is common factor. You can write m2 plus m1, it is equal to m1y2 plus m2y. You want y only. Y is equal to m1y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m. This is y. We have to write x and y together. Then it will be coordinates of the point C. Shall I write this part? X comma y. X comma y. It is equal to first x coordinates. It is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Next, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So this is section formula. Here. This is section formula. Formula for internal division or internal division. Internal division ಅಂದ್ರೆ straight line ಇರುತ್ತಮ್ಮ. A and B ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು. These are the 2 points. And there is a point which divides this line. I call this point as C. Where is that C? Whether it is within the line AB or outside the line. Within the line.
Within the line.
Internal division ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. If it is external division, it will be outside the line. But for your syllabus, they have given only internal division. There is minute difference with external division. External division only, to find out the coordinates of point C, just we will go for changing this sign. Any plus is and minus plus. That is external division. We have only internal division. Students, one simple question for you. One simple question. It is AB. I take the point C, which is, assume that, which is midpoint of AB. Hangadre, what is the ratio? M1 is to M2.
1, sir.
1 is to 1. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ m1 ಮತ್ತೆ m2 ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ m1 m2 ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 1 ಆಗಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ?
2, sir.
ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? How do you rewrite this? m1 m2 ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 1 into x2 1 into
x2 plus x1
x1 plus
x2 plus x1
1 plus
by 2
1 plus 1 2
2
then there y1
y2
plus
minus
I2 minus.
right.
This is called midpoint formula. To find out the coordinates of the midpoint, we will go for using this form, midpoint form. Is it not simple? And m1 is to m2 ratio is 1 is to 1 agutte. That girl, come to first bench. Red girl, come here. Good girl. Come to first bench. Now, just below that only, right side the midpoint formula. Right. Midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. Here, just draw a straight line. I call it as A. It is x1 y1 This point is B, whose coordinates x2, y. And this is the point C, which divides AB into two equal parts. So C is called midpoint. Let the coordinates of this point be x, y. Now we have to find out x and y. Right. Let C be the midpoint of AB. Then AC equal to BC. Next. And M1 is to M2 is equal to 1:1. To derive midpoint formula, we have to use section form. Right. By section formula, right. It is x comma y is equal to, please go on writing with me, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2, comma, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Over. It's substitute one. M1 is to M2, that is 1:1. In place of M1 and M2, substitute 1. 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 by 1 plus 1. 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 by 1 plus 1. It is equal. This can be written as x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Highlight it. Now you can write it as this is midpoint formula. This is midpoint formula. Over. Section formula, only integral division. Then we have one more formula, that is midpoint formula. Chinmayar 3. Madhavi Churi, Dheeraj, Skandarao PG. Anaga, have you copied? Sneha BB. Vinay? Right. Vinay Ram? Now let's move on to worked exam. Very simple example. As you are coming to offline class, some students don't need to bring them over. Because it is one of the dangerous items that ever found in this world. Alva? You know why it is so called? I know that some students will control their parents. They can control their peer group, nothing but sisters, brothers and all. But you cannot control the mobile. When you start holding the mobile will start controlling you. It will not allow you to go out, even if you are willing. So it is such a dangerous item. But if you have self-awareness, no problem at all. When you are eating, if you can identify whether it is eatable thing or not, and then no problem at all for your health. Now let's move on to fourth example. What example? both examples, still you can understand this in a best way. I'll take very simple example. Right. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the line joining the points. The line joining the points, right? 4 comma minus and 8 comma 5. In the ratio, it is 3:1 internally. Please don't go for copying. Just after writing this much, please stop your activities and listen to it. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Stop writing and look here. Hope that you have understood the statement. Sanjana. Now, let me go for drawing a figure relevant to the given statement. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining 2 points. You know, 2 points here. One is 4 comma minus 3 and second one is 8 comma 5. If you don't know divide them on one point, I call that point here. And this point will divide this whole line in what ratio? 3:1 ratio. Wow. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ x1 y1 ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Next x2 y2 ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
M1 M2.
M1 and M2 also. But we want x comma y. That is coordinate of this point. So which formula should be used? Section formula. According to section formula, you know that it is x comma y equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Let me tell you how to substitute in a simplest way. First, will you go for taking like this? M1 x2
minus
8 alva.
Sir.
This is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. This is m1 m2. Next m2 is today
1
next x1
4
4.
ನೀವು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ it consumes your time. Okay, the best way of substitution, I'll tell you that. Prajwale, look here. The best way. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ m1 m2 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? What is m1?
3
m2
1
3 and 1. 3 into 2 plus 1 into 5. 3 plus 1. 3 into plus 1 into 5. 3 plus m1 m2 substitution ಆಯ್ತು. Next x2 x1
8
8 plus 4
8 plus 4
8 4 y2 y1
y minus 3 5 minus 3
5 minus. Is it not simple?
yes sir
ಹಿಂಗೆ substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. First m1 m2 then x2 x1 then y2 y1. Next 3 8s are
24 5
24 plus 4
25
28 by 4. So, what it? You will 3 8s are 24 plus 4 1s are 4. Then ನೀವು ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. We after substitution we expect this answer. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And here, 3 5s are. 1 3s are. 1 into minus 3.
12.
Minus
12
50
by
minus
4,
3.
3.
3.
3 plus 12. 12 by
3, sir.
4.
3.
That's all. So,
X is 7, Y is 3.
is the coordinates of the point which divides the given line in the
Is
given
the 3 is
range.
ratio of these two?
Followed? Is it not easy? Detail reference in step. Now you just go on writing with me. Right data. It is 2 points here. 4 comma minus 3. Right. 4 comma minus 3. It is nothing but x1 y1. 8 comma 5 is there. Right. 8 comma 5. It is equal to x2 y2. 3:1 is nothing but m1 is to m. It is 3:1. For your reference, you can just draw like this. 3:1. It is not compulsory. Only for your reference, I'm writing. We want this. It is 4 comma minus 3, and this is 8 comma 5. Below this, let the coordinates of the coordinates of the point required. The point required be x comma y. X comma y. Data. This figure is not compulsory, but this information is must. After writing this much, you can go for using the section formula. Right, calculation. By section formula. We can write it is x comma y is equal to, should write with patience. Prempi Kaleshwar, one writing m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. M1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. As I said, first you will go for substituting only m1 and m2. Whereas m1 is 3, m2 is 1. Right. It is 3 into plus 1 into by 3 plus 1. Next, 3 into plus 1 into by 3 plus 1. Substitute. X2, x1, it is 8 and 4. Y2, y1, 5 and minus 5 and minus. Next, one step in first problem, detail about it. 3 8s are 24, 4 1s are 4, it will be 20 by 4. Next, 3 5s are 50, minus 3, it is 12 by 4. 28 by 4 is 7. 12 by 4 is 3. X comma y, it is 7 comma 3. Conclusion. Therefore, the coordinates of the required point is 7, comma 2. Still, in this concept only, we have different types of problems. So let us go for solving them in tomorrow's class. Okay. And yesterday, I have not given you worksheet. Day before yesterday?
Given, sir.
Saturday not given.
Saturday I have not given, no? Oh,
Not
for
given.
this chapter, I have not given any worksheet.
Yes, sir. Given,
Sir, you have given one, sir.
One you given.
One worksheet you have given, sir.
Friday
Based
given.
on distance formula.
Friday.
Today I'll give you the remaining. Number of questions will be less. I should introduce only the type of questions. So today I'll give you the worksheet. Tomorrow same chapter will be continued. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.